Hello, my name is Stephanie Mafuz, and this is my video response to Noah. So, what did the student learn about the definition of creativity that they didn't already know? So, with flow of ideas, he believes that the definition that it's the flow of ideas coming from an individual's mind with the intent to create. And he thinks that intent is very important when it comes to creativity, since the intent is really what determines the creativity in a person. When they have that intent to want to be creative, to want to create something, that's usually when it comes out. Which myth most surprised the student and why? So the myth that mostly surprised him was musicians versus mechanics. So mechanics play a big role in our society, but no one really ever asked them questions about how they fixed the issue, like how they fixed a car. But musicians are constantly asked about their work, how they managed it, how they were able to create something so amazing, how to write something. When we think about mechanics and everything that they do for us, it's crazy how they're able to first analyze a problem, assess it, and then be able to fix it, be able to turn this huge problem that we had. But no one really ever asked them how or shows interest, but they really do when it comes to musicians. And with studying the profession, it was surprising since mechanics play a big role in our society, like I said earlier. They'll look at a car with really bad problems and they'll be able to fix it quickly, but nobody really has ever studied the profession or asked a lot of questions. What was the reason why the student thought creativity was important to all companies and organizations? What were the two examples? So competition is always growing. The marketing teams, for example, have to constantly produce new and improved products, whether it's technology, products, or services in general. The two examples were Apple and Samsung, since both of them are two very widely known companies and every year they come up with something new and it's always an improvement of an old product previously released. What was a real-world example the student gave of their creative change progress? Did they miss any of the factors, and what was the impact of the change? So with technology, you need to focus on the advancements largely in the technology industry and how exactly companies in that specific sector need to keep up with the competition. And the mentality is shaped in individuals in each company to have that intent to want to create. So I don't believe he missed any of the factors and he showed what the impact was, because once you have that intent, you can create great things, innovative things like Apple and Samsung have done. Thank you. This has been my